What's up, Carlos? You ready to go to the beach? Good boy. You ready to go? All right. Good boy. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Good boy. That's a good boy, Carlos. That's a good boy. We're just waiting for this guy. We're gonna park right here. So this guy, I was about to pull in, and he's like, "It's $6 to get in," which I don't mind paying. But I was just gonna walk my dog, I told him. And the guy at the security thing right here said, "Come back in 5 minutes, and I won't be around." So I was like, "All right, cool." So it's been about 5 minutes. So let's go park and walk the beach. Watch out, buddy. You're in the way. We're gonna go park. We're gonna go park and we're gonna walk the beach right now, buddy. All right. T minus 3 minutes, dude, and we'll be walking.
Infinity Castle, presenting the final battle of the anime series. Awards eligible Best Animated Feature.
All right, let's see if that guy, the security guy's gone
here. Comes from Fidelity Investments. A dedicated advisor can help build a comprehensive wealth plan. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services LLC.
It's a dangerous street right here.
Young people online at WPFoundation.org. Progressive Insurance. Progressive is looking for individuals in a variety of career fields who want to help build a culture of inclusiveness. More information, including application, at progressive.com/careers. You're listening to 89.9 KCRW Santa Monica, Los Angeles, Orange County, KDRW Santa Monica, KCRI Indio, Palm Springs, KCRU Oxnard, Ventura, KCRY Mojave, and Bell. News, music, culture, and NPR for all of Southern California. We are glad you're here. It is a holiday, a pre-holiday time on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so things are slowing down just a little bit, and maybe you are too, but if you are out and about, we do appreciate the ear this afternoon with the news of the day on KCRW. Lows tonight in the 50s, tomorrow's high back. We'll say low in mid-70s, not quite as warm today, so less warm tomorrow, and then as we get into Thanksgiving on Thursday, temperature's really backing up.
All right, buddy, all right. Hang on. Watch out, we gotta get our provisions. We gotta get our smoke. Watch out. Ow. Watch out, dude. Hang on, guys. I gotta get some stuff. What's up, Carlo?
If there might not.
Come on, this way. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good, you
Good, good. Nice cigar.
got a fish, by the way.
What's that?
Got a fish.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Hey, drop it! This dude's got a fish. Hey, drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Fuck.
you gonna go with you, bro?
Yes. Hey. All right, I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to fish, bro.
Yeah, no, thanks. Good looking out, man. Yeah, who the hell would drop a fish right there? Oh my goodness.
I'll pick it up and stuff.
Thanks, man. Be eating the fish, buddy. You can get the fish bones. Come on, let's go. Look at this dude taking a poop right here. Oceanfront poop. What's up, Carlo? Trying to eat a fish? Got yourself a fish over there. Good boy. Good boy, Carlo. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. What's up? What's up, Carlo? Want to jump in the ocean? You want to jump in the ocean, buddy? All right, come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. It's a good day at sea, sir. We have liftoff. Departing LAX. No idea where they're going though. I guess they're going to Japan or something. Here comes another plane. It's like Baywatch right here. Hey, how's it going? I think that's that ship out there that was burning. They towed it out to sea. The crew members are just chilling on there, stranded. Hopefully they're still getting paid. But I think they came from like China. Let's go check out this dude over here playing the guitar. It's a beautiful day in LA. Got a chemtrail out there. What's up, Carlo? What's up, buddy? You want to say what's up? You want to say what's up, Carlo? Carlo! Hey, Carlo! What's up, buddy? Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, that plane took off like. It's like the freeway in the sky right here. Is that someone's house right there? That's a pretty cool house in the middle of nowhere. What is this place? Those kids are having fun sliding down the sand dune right here. What's that?
I mean, maybe like for under, or maybe 2 years. Under like 9.
What is this place? How do you get in there? Oh, these are bathrooms right here. It's like a 2-story bathroom. That's crazy. How do you get up there? How do you get up there? All right, thanks. It's a cafe and grill right here. Oceans. I guess it's closed. Yo, what's up? What's up, George? We're just posted up over here, checking out the sunset. I love sunsets, they're the best. Sunrises are just as cool though. I like sunrises and sunsets just the same. The thing about sunrises though is you gotta wake up early to catch them. I'm an early bird though. Sometimes I wake up early, sometimes I wake up late. Depending on how I feel. But I prefer waking up early though. As the old saying goes, early bird gets the worm. But at the same time, I like staying up late though. I like being. There's like Santa Monica. It's a pretty zigzaggy concrete. A lot of craftsmanship went into making this this ramp right here. It's pretty cool. Oceans Cafe and Grill. Why are you always going circles around me, dude? See if I can set this phone down to catch the sunset. There we go. Smoke it up. Hey, what's up? What's up, cutie pie? Just blazing it right now. Yo, what up? Smoke it up. What's up, homies? Hey, I'm gonna doing the cholo stance. So that's how you smoke. In LA, you gotta do the cholo stance while you smoke. Oh, I just got off work, but thank you. I'm feeling pretty sharp now. What's up, Carlo? Now that's a sharp fellow right there. Look at that sharp guy. What's up, Carlo? You sharp looking doggy dog? Yeah, I just finished my project over here in Manhattan Beach. So I figure might as well post up at the beach again. Yesterday I wanted to go to Venice Beach. I wish I would have gone, because I would have been able to probably run into Alien. That would have been cool to meet him. One of these days, randomly just meet the dude. It's a cool dude. He's all over LA. But yeah, we're kind of like on the edge of LAX. On the west side of LAX. I think it's Dockweiler Beach that we're at. I was planning on after work just going straight up to I wanted to go to the Del Rey Lagoon, like Marina Del Rey. Carlo likes it right there because there's like a park and it's right next to the beach. But on the way we saw the parking spot, the parking lot just empty, so I was like, might as well go check out the sunset real quick. The thing with the time change though is with the sunsets is, in order to catch them, you gotta show up early because they happen fast. I feel like in the summertime, the sunsets they take their time, get to enjoy it more. But in the wintertime, those sunsets are gone real quick. What's up, Bud Rios? How you doing, bud? These planes be flying out here one every pretty much 3 minutes. Yeah, one plane every 3 minutes be flying out. It's like a freeway in the sky. It's gonna watch the sun go till the very last speck of light. What'd you say? What'd you say? What? What'd you say, buddy? Say it again. Say it again, boy. Good boy. All right, we're gonna go right now. Hang on. Hang on, boy. Hang on. Hang on. What? 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 Yeah. All right, we're gonna go right now, buddy. All right, I know. You want to go? You want to go? Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh, what? Did you just say mama? Did you just say mama? What's up, Carlo? I swear, sometimes it sounds like he says mama. Hey, don't be putting your nose in my butt, fool. So what's up? What's happening, everyone? Hopefully, he's gonna have a good Thanksgiving. 2 more days, T-minus 2 days until we get what do they call it? Comatose or something from all the turkey. Food coma. That's right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna stop at the dispensary and I'm gonna pick up a bunch of edibles. I'm gonna get some edibles for Thanksgiving. Like you do some, like I don't know, for me at least, like whenever I do edibles, I get the munchies hard. So I'm gonna stuff my face with turkey and edibles. I heard Donald Trump at the White House today. I saw that they had a couple turkeys. Man, those turkeys look gigantic, though. Hey, those turkeys were probably like injected with some shit from RFK Jr., dude. Like, I wouldn't trust no White House turkey. That shit's like bioengineered turkey, bro, from Donald Trump. Tryptophan for sure. Trip on the tryptophan. That's crazy. Yeah, we're pretty much in the timeline right now of the movie Soylent Green. It's like Pink Floyd, another brick in the wall. Eat your rations. All right, say goodbye to the sun. Got another 5 minutes left. Another day, another dollar make me want to holler. Hey, I saw a funny ass AI video today on YouTube. So somebody made an AI video of Tupac, like what the movie Titanic would have been with Tupac in it instead of Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, that shit was hilarious. If anyone's interested in checking it out, watch Titanic with Tupac. What does PN mean? Oh yeah, the Tupac. That shit was hilarious, dude. Tupac, as if he were in the movie Titanic instead of Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, that shit's better. It would have been better with Tupac for sure. There's a sailor right now on that ship right now. Probably who knows what he's doing? Either making some dinner, sleeping, or enjoying the sunset. I got it right here.
Full house, bitches. Freedom and weed.
Ah, for the love of bloody hell.
Last dollar. And turned it into a whole cruise ticket. We eating lobster in America, baby. Pack your appetite.
I'm the king of the motherfucking ocean, bitch! Jack, you're gonna fall!
Only thing falling is these hoes when they hear my name.
Madre mia.
Long live the king of the sea! Hey, privileged white girl, don't do it.
Stay back.
If you was jumping, you'd already be sushi. Look, ocean don't care what class you came from. It just swallows.
You don't know me.
I know pain when I see it. Give me your depressed ass hand.
That shit's hilarious. To the right of the sunset. Got the lifeguard tower. That's like Santa Monica right there. Malibu. And then over here we got Palos Verdes. Down south over here, that's Palos Verdes over there. There goes the sun, guys. Oh, someone's swimming out there. Yeah, I got some surfers or something. That one dude's way out there. Oh, I see that. It's like where it's almost as if like two different bodies of waters merge. Yeah, I see that. We're living in a simulation. That's just a puzzle piece right there in the ocean. JK. Those kids over there are having a good old time sliding down the sand dune. Shit's hilarious. It's like the Venice Beach cam right now. No, their camera's cool though. I heard there is a part of the ocean though. I think it's where the Atlantic meets like the Indian Ocean or something like that. Like you could see like they're totally different colors and they just don't they don't mix with each other. It's a trip. I seen it on Instagram. The moon is out too. Let me see if I can find the moon. There's the moon right there. The moon is out. We got the moon and the sun. That's a trip. How the hell did I do that? All right, buddy, let's go back. All right. Relax. Hold your horses, boy. Well, let's go this way. Come on.
Yeah. What do they look like? I don't know them yet.
Come on, get out of there, boy. Don't be finding no more fish, dude. So I guess you can park here for free at night. I think you can do bonfires over here too. I remember me and my homies, homegirls, we used to come down here back in the day and do bonfires. Tie up my horse right here. So Carlo. Yeah, he found a fish when we first pulled up. Somebody discarded like a fish right there and he was about to eat it. Luckily, some dude told me, he's like, "Yo, your dog's got a fish." And yeah, I didn't want him to eat. I got it out of his mouth. But he didn't want to let go. But I was afraid of like the fish bones, you know, if he were to eat it, I think the fish bones would have messed him up. But I don't know, I mean, I think huskies, like, they probably know what's up. It's like in their DNA. They probably know how to eat a fish without hurting themselves, but I'm not going to take any chances, especially with vet bills. Oh shit. I bought a donut. I got a donut earlier. Look, check it out. I got a donut. What's up, Carly? You want a donut? Good boy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Hell yeah. Because I ran out of creamer. I usually make my own coffee, but I ran out of creamer, so I stopped at the donut shop this morning just to get a coffee mainly, but I figured since I'm at the donut shop, I didn't want to get a donut, but I was like, this will probably come in handy later, and I bought it, and I stuck it in like the side panel of my door on my truck, and I forgot about it until right now. I love when that happens. Don't you love it when you forget about something like you stashed away like food or money, and then you find it, you forget about it, you find it again? It's like the El Segundo, the Chevron refinery. There was a big explosion here a few months ago, like a giant fire. You ready to go, buddy? You ready to get some chow? You can't have that. That's a donut. Donut's no good for you. I got a treat for you in the truck, though. Damn, that donut was fire. All right, let's shake the spot. Let's go to the next location. We'll check out Venice or something. Let's go on a ride. Man, I want some Hawaiian food, yo. All right, go, jump, go inside. Good boy. Good boy. Just hit the road, Jack. All right, watch out, buddy. You're in the way. That's a good boy. All right. Shit, what the hell did I do with my key? Ugh.
Last year. Meanwhile, the FAA says when it comes to air travel, this will be the busiest Thanksgiving in 15 years. At Charlotte Douglas International Airport, that airport is expecting nearly 2 million travelers between now and Monday. Ralph Lopez Manas is with American Airlines and operates a hub there.
Our flight crews, to our customer service agents, to our technical operations team caring for our fleet. It's all hands on deck. We prepare for holiday periods like this for an entire year.
Transportation Secretary Duffy says the air traffic controlling system is stabilized now that the federal government shutdown is over. You are listening to NPR News. Washington, D.C.'s Mayor Muriel Bowser today announced she will not seek a fourth term. Bowser has been Washington's mayor since 2015. Her term will end January the 2nd of 2027. In a statement with her announcement, Bowser said she's been honored to serve and with the dedicated city executives and frontline workers who keep the city thriving every day. She also cited accomplishments during her time in office, including improving the city school system and billions spent on infrastructure. U.S. Press Secretary at the White House, Carolyn Leavitt, now has a personal tie to the ICE arrests that are sweeping the country. Her nephew's mother was arrested by agents earlier this month in Revere, Massachusetts. From member station WBUR in Boston, Simone Rios reports.
Levitt's brother, Michael Levitt, shares a child with a Brazilian woman named Bruna Ferreira. Her family said the couple separated a decade ago. 2 weeks ago, ICE agents arrested Ferreira and sent her to a facility in Louisiana. Department of Homeland Security spokeswoman Tricia McLaughlin says Ferreira overstayed a tourist visa and was once...
Good boy. That's a good boy. Some good gulps of water there, dude. Let's take a drive. Living the vida loca over there, huh, Carlo? This is that. Some Hawaiian food, yo. Oh no, Hawaiian, yo. No, we got over here in Los Angeles. We got Hawaiian and we got L&L. I think I like L&L better, but they're both pretty good. Can never go wrong with Hawaiian food. What's up, Carlo? All right, let's get some food. This is called the Shack right there.
wedge between the U.S. and Europe. Trump says it was his plan. Secretary of State Marco Rubio also said that, and he rushed off to Geneva last weekend to sit down with the Ukrainians to put aside some of the more controversial points, like demands that were made of Western European allies. Rubio said he made some progress. The president says it's been fine-tuned. It seems to be a shorter deal on the table now, with more talk about, a ceasefire along the current lines. But that's something that Trump proposed before, and Russia wasn't interested. So it's not really clear kind of what deal is going to emerge from this and whether Russia is going to agree to it. And I have to say, just to remind you, that the Russians throughout all of this have continued to carry out deadly drone and missile strikes on Ukraine, killing Ukrainian civilians, including children, and targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure. And that's really another reason why U.S. officials say this needs to be solved quickly before another tough winter ahead of war.
Indeed. That is NPR's Michelle Kellerman speaking to us from the State Department. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News. Support for NPR comes from MS Now, home to The Rachel Maddow Show, Morning Joe, The Briefing with Jen Psaki, and more. MS Now is a source for news, opinion, and the world. Learn more at ms.now. And Fisher Investments is a fiduciary. Fisher Investments is obligated to act in their client's best interest. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss. 518 in KCRW. Happy Tuesday to you. Today's Tuesday, so we're a couple of days before Thanksgiving, so you probably had a short work week, as many of us do because of the holiday, and so happy Tuesday before the holiday to you. Onward we go with the news at KCRW. Stick around, because coming up straight ahead, healthcare keeps getting more expensive. Yes, it's true. Yes, you know it, and it's also a simple idea. In 5 minutes, you're going to hear about insurance companies that are part of the reason your premium went up this year, but so are hospitals and doctors too, probably something that you already figured out. That story and many others still to come right here on KCRW. First, a look at some headlines making news across Southern California. An update brought to you in part by Toyota Motor Sales. California may see a jump in flu cases in the coming weeks. A lot of folks, maybe you too, traveling for Thanksgiving. Typically, the flu season ramps up in the new year, but many other countries are already reporting early and record-breaking cases, and that's expected to hit LA County soon as well, public health experts say. More people than usual have not rolled up the sleeve and gotten that flu vaccine shot this year, and the virus mutated after the shot was developed, meaning that shots might be less effective. Last year's flu season was the worst in California in years, and this year is expected to be just as bad. Just this month, LA County confirmed the first flu-related death of the season. The Inglewood Police Department systematically ignored public record requests for documents related to misconduct and violation of state law. That's according to a judge's ruling in a lawsuit brought by the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU of Southern California. They accused Inglewood of not turning over a single document that the organization made a request for in 2019. The judge said last week that the Inglewood Police Department demonstrated a pattern of failing to comply with their legal obligations under state public record laws. He also ordered the agency to now post this information on its website. The department has yet to comment, by the way, on the ruling. The news rolls on 89.9 KCRW. It's 520.
It's All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Scott Detrow.
And I'm Juana Summers. If you have kids and they play sports, maybe you've been tempted to reach for that video camera in your pocket, which also makes phone calls and maybe grab a little footage. About a year ago, a U.S. Senator was warned about that.
I was just told this last weekend that if I live stream my child's hockey game, my kid's team will be penalized and lose a place in the standings. Why is that?
According to Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy, a Democrat, this is because a private equity company had bought up a bunch of ice rinks, installed video cameras in all of them, charged subscription fees to access their footage, and prohibited folks from filming their kids playing hockey. A new report from The Lever examines how restrictive streaming practices have become widespread in youth hockey and increasingly in many youth sports held at corporate-owned facilities. Luke Goldstein's article is headlined, Wall Street is paywalling your kids' sports. And Luke Goldstein is here in the studio with me now. Hi.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So, Luke, I just want to start by asking you this. What Senator Chris Murphy had to say, is his description of this phenomenon accurate? How do these recording and streaming services work?
Yeah, so what I found from my reporting is that this is not just happening in youth hockey. This is really across the board for youth sports in general, which has become a booming industry. It generates about $40 billion in revenue each year, according to an Aspen Institute study from earlier this year. And those kind of eye-popping numbers have attracted the interest of Wall Street firms, and in particular private equity. And they've been buying up and rolling up a lot of these youth sports facilities, the leagues, tournaments, and that's leading to some pretty significant changes across the board. One of the most dramatic changes is what's happened with the streaming services, that you're not allowed at numerous rinks and other kinds of sports facilities to record your own kids' games, and you're offered this package that you can pay, and sometimes that will cost more than the streaming costs for professional sports like ESPN.
Luke, your article focuses largely on this one company that's called Black Bear Sports Group, and we reached out to them for comment, and a spokesperson told us, and I'm quoting here, parents are always welcome to record videos. They said that the only restrictions were on live streaming or broadcasting, citing safety and consent concerns. Does that square with what you heard in your reporting?
So before publishing this story, I had reached out to Black Bear Sports Group, and they had sent me a series of written responses. And prior to the publication of this article, did not dispute that parents were not allowed to record and live stream and broadcast. After the publication of this article, they have put out a statement that the only policy is against live streaming the games, online, on social media or other platforms. If you go to thelevernews.com and read the updated version of the story, I've actually obtained a contract between Black Bear's streaming service, Black Bear TV, and one of its affiliated rinks. And you'll see in the contract terms, in plain language, that it is not just banning the live streaming of games, it actually has language that prohibits recording devices. And
which
it
could
says
mean
very
like your
clear,
cell phone, then, I'm guessing.
It actually does say your phone as well. It says iPad. It has a long list of all kinds of equipment, but there is a clear stipulation in these contracts that the terms have to be enforced by rink owners.
In the statement that we got from Black Bear, they also said that their player participation rate of growth, it's more than double the national average. They point out that they have saved dozens of struggling ice rinks. And they also maintain that they're not owned by a private equity firm. What do you make of those remarks based on what you've learned?
My understanding is Black Bear Sports Group is a subsidiary of Blackstreet Capital, which is a private equity firm. And I think you can see also some parallels, between the practices by both entities. Blackstreet is well known for buying up small, medium-sized companies that, are distressed and have difficulties. They, try to kind of make them a little bit leaner and then, sell them off eventually. It's a very expensive business now to run an ice rink. Many of them have struggled and are on the verge of bankruptcy or closing up. So I think there's a much kind of longer story to tell of how Black Bear became the self-described largest ice hockey rink owner in the country. It's not just Black Bear. This is really a sea change that you're seeing across youth sports in general. Overall, what you're seeing here, because the costs of participating in youth sports across the board have gone up so dramatically, it is starting to cater to, frankly, just a wealthier customer base that's willing to pay top dollar for, a higher quality streaming, service that's being offered.
Luke Goldstein is an investigative journalist with the Lever News. Luke, thanks for your reporting.
Thanks for having me. People who buy their health insurance in the Obamacare marketplaces are facing huge price increases for the next year. That is because the federal government is set to contribute much less toward people's premiums. But why are those premiums so expensive to begin with? NPR health policy correspondent Selena Simmons-Duffin explains.
The stories of what people are looking at for their premiums next year are staggering. For instance, why is it that a 64-year-old in West Virginia would have to pay $2,000 every month for an Affordable Care Act plan? Cynthia Cox with the nonpartisan health research organization PFF says it's pretty simple.
Obamacare insurance premiums are high because American health insurance premiums are high.
She says the premiums are actually about the same as employer health plans. It's just that in those plans, workers don't have to shoulder the whole cost. Cox says it's true that premiums were lower before the Affordable Care Act was passed. But back then, people with pre-existing conditions couldn't buy those plans at all, and they often didn't cover very much.
For example, health plans often might not cover pregnancy or even prescription drugs.
Okay, so health plans now cover more people and more things, but it still seems like a lot of money for coverage, much more than people pay in other countries.
I think it's a common misunderstanding that health insurance profits are what drives healthcare costs.
Perhaps surprisingly, Americans pay more for health insurance than people in other countries, mostly because our hospitals and doctors charge more.
A hospital visit in the United States costs more. A doctor's visit costs more. The same prescription drug costs more.
She says it's not like Americans are going to the doctor or having longer hospital stays. In fact,
we have slightly fewer doctor's visits and slightly shorter hospital stays than people in similarly large and wealthy countries do. But we are just paying higher prices for that care that we get.
For the last few years, the 24 million people who buy their own insurance have been shielded from some of these high costs. These small business owners and farmers and ranchers have had access to these comprehensive health plans while only paying part of the premium costs, with taxpayers paying the rest. Kind of like employees of big businesses pay part of their premiums and companies pay the rest. Now, that federal financial help is shrinking unless Congress works out a bipartisan deal in the next few weeks. People have until December 15th to pick a plan that begins in the new year. Lawmakers are currently home for the Thanksgiving holiday. Selena Simmons-Duffin, NPR News, Washington.
This is NPR News.
Support for NPR comes from Focus Features, presenting Hamnet, directed by Chloe Zhao, starring Jesse Buckley and Paul Mescal, in select theaters tomorrow, everywhere, December 5th. Capital One offering their dining and entertainment card called Savor. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. Details at CapitalOne.com. You're listening to 89.9 KCRW. Thanks for being here on a Tuesday before the holiday. Hope you have some good plans. A lot of folks obviously going to be on the roads. You are too. You'll be joining millions across Southern California and all across this country taking to the road. So be aware of that. We'll keep you updated on the slow go tomorrow this time. Slow go tonight, as a matter of fact. So we've got some delays, especially in the 405 both directions if you're north or south of the 10, and certainly some problems with the holiday coming up. A lot of folks on the roads. Weather forecast looks nice with lows tonight anywhere from the upper 40s. We'll say more low 50s across the area tonight. A clear sky tomorrow. Good supply of sunshine. Not quite as warm as today, with highs anywhere from the upper 60s near the coast to the 70s, low mid 70s. Same for Thanksgiving, maybe a few more clouds on Thanksgiving. The next rain chance, if you might ask, is going to come on Sunday. We're thinking sometime, that's what forecasters are thinking anyway, sometime Sunday into early next week. There's another system that could move through and bring us a few showers. We'll keep you posted. 5:30 right now. Here's the news.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Louise Giverny. Amid new movement on a proposal to end the war in Ukraine, President Trump says he has directed Special Envoy Steve Witkoff to meet with Russian President Putin in Moscow. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll will meet with the Ukrainians. Trump told reporters at the White House he hopes to help bring the fighting in Ukraine to an end.
I've also ended 8 wars in 9 months, and we're working on that final war. It's not easy, but I don't know. I think we're going to get there. 25,000 soldiers, Ukraine, Russia. In the last month, 25,000 soldiers have died. So I think we're getting very close to a deal. We'll find out. I thought that one would have been gone quicker. We did 8. I thought that would have been an easier one, but I think we're making progress.
Talks between the U.S. and both sides have been ongoing in Geneva. Brazil's former president, Jair Bolsonaro, has started to serve his 27-year prison sentence for trying to stage a coup after failing to be reelected in 2022. Julia Carneiro has details.
Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes declared Bolsonaro's case closed after his defense exhausted appeals against his conviction. The former president's preemptive arrest on Saturday is now definite, and his sentence of 27 years and 3 months is counting. The far-right leader is now confined to a small room with a single bed, a private bathroom, a TV set, and a desk in the federal police headquarters in Brasilia. Bolsonaro's lawyers had requested his house arrest, citing poor health, but Moraes did not concede. This closes a turbulent chapter after a historic trial in Brazil, which was condemned by the Trump administration and led to U.S. sanctions and the unprecedented conviction of the former president for trying to overthrow the government. For NPR News, I'm Julia Carneiro in Rio.
Another big day on Wall Street. The Dow closed up 664. This is NPR. China has launched a rocket carrying an empty spaceship this week toward its space station orbiting Earth. NPR's Emily Feng explains why. A rocket launching the Shenzhou 22 spacecraft took off with no cargo on board because it will ostensibly bring back to Earth the 3 astronauts currently on China's space station. Their original return vehicle was used to take the previous 3 astronauts on the station back home. They had to borrow the vehicle after their own had a porthole window damaged by space debris, which can travel at about 18,000 miles an hour in the vacuum of space. Those 3 astronauts did eventually land safely in Inner Mongolia this month after being stuck for a few extra days in outer space. They'd already done a 6-month stint on board, during which they did experiments in zero gravity, like grilling Chinese barbecue on the space station. Emily Fang, NPR News. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt's family now has been affected by federal immigration enforcement. The mother of Leavitt's nephew was arrested earlier this month near Boston. She's being held at an ICE facility in Louisiana. The woman has a son with Leavitt's brother. She had migrated to the U.S. from Brazil as a child and has an expired tourist visa. A White House official says the child lives with Leavitt's brother. 2 parents broke up 10 years ago. I'm Louise Giverny, NPR News, Washington.
Hey everybody, it's Kai Rizdal. You want more marketplace? Yeah, no kidding. It's a turbulent economy out there, but we can help you stay on top of it. Keep listening. You've got a second chance to catch our show on KCRW tonight. So we'll see you at 6 o'clock, everybody.
KCRW sponsors include Sony Pictures Classics, presenting Merrily We Roll Along, a new cinematic interpretation of the Stephen Sondheim musical, starring Jonathan Groff, Daniel Radcliffe, and Lindsay Mendez, only in movie theaters starting December 5th.
Nothing better than fresh pow, buttery edges, and a double black diamond with deep lines and no competition. Every rider's got to get to Mammoth Mountain when the season's ripping, and you can go on KCRW. Donate now for your chance to win a sick trip package for you and a bug. 4 nights at Outbound Mammoth, lift tickets, plus super luxe rental gear from Black Tie Ski. Support KCRW. Automatically enter to win at kcrw.com/give.
KCRW sponsors include Netflix, presenting Jake Kelly from writer-director Noah Baumbach, starring George December 5th. The Foundation, who supports the LA County community through partnerships and nonprofits, including the Tonbrook Conservancy, stewarding native lands of the Greater Los
Hi, Obi.
Yeah, let me get a Happy Meal.
Uh-huh. Which one?
What you got?
We have the hamburger, cheeseburger, pork chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets.
6-piece chicken nugget.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then what's the drink?
Large. Can you make it a large orange iced?
A large orange iced, okay.
All right, and then let me have small. Let me get a senior coffee, please.
Senior coffee, okay. Do you want cream sugar, son?
Yeah, 1 cream and 1 sugar.
All right. And then do you want the extra fries or the apple?
Extra fries.
Okay.
And then let me have a cheeseburger. And that's it. And that's it.
Okay. All right, then bring them, please.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, welcome.
Granted yet another extension to the state of Israel. Okay, and just to be clear, you have been reporting on this war almost since it started. Have you ever been in Gaza?
No, I haven't. But of course, we have Amos there, like you said. Pretty much the only access outside